in this George Zimmerman Trayvon Martin case, the jury will decide if Zimmerman is guilty of second-degree murder or not. The jury is literally out on that. We don't know, well, they're not even in yet on it. When the trial starts, we'll find out. But there is one thing that I'm sure of, and one thing that I know is guilty, and that's the gun. Now, gun owners and gun rights advocates will flip out, and they will give that stupid, stupid old line about guns don't kill people, people kill people. Now, I think this is actually a great case that totally disproves that. Number one, based on everything we know about George Zimmerman, if he didn't have that gun to back him up, would he have chased after Trayvon Martin? All witness testimony appears to indicate that Zimmerman was not a particularly brave soul, right? And so he's so scared, oh my God, these black people, they're always here, et cetera, and these punks or coons or whatever he said, oh my God, but he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's gonna charge ahead because he knows I got a gun, I could kill him, right? Now, let's put that aside for a second. Let's say that Zimmerman thinks that Trayvon is a dangerous, possible criminal, et cetera, and he's the bravest guy in the world and he's gonna go chase after him, et cetera. But he doesn't have a gun. You know what happens? They wrestle back and forth. They get a couple of scratches as they had. Zimmerman has some scratches and Trayvon apparently had an injury to his hand, and they both go home. And
somebody breaks it up. It definitely doesn't end with someone dying.
It doesn't end with someone dying unless there's a gun. But there's a gun, so Trayvon pulls out the gun. Zimmerman pulls out the gun and shoots Trayvon dead. There would have been nobody. Trayvon Martin would be alive today if it weren't for the gun. There aren't drive-by stabbings, okay? Guns make a difference. They make killing people much, much easier. That's part of their point. Now, I know gun rights advocates, again, will freak out. Oh, but you don't understand. I have to hunt. I'm a hunter. I have to kill deer. First of all, I don't believe you. I don't. I believe that 10% of gun owners are hunters. I believe the other 90% never go hunting at all, okay? They just use that as an excuse, okay? Second of all, let's say you're right. Let's say 100% of the gun owners are out hunting. Like Zimmerman's out hunting deer. Is that what he's? No, right? Okay, if my hobby killed people, I play fantasy football, right? That's my favorite hobby. Because I loved fantasy football, kids died all over the country, I'd say, hey, you know what? Maybe I should reconsider fantasy football. But fantasy football doesn't kill people. Guns fire bullets that kill people, okay? And you gotta get that through your thick head. No, they can only kill animals. No, they kill people all the time.
All right, so they do kill people all the time, and I know that there are people within our own audience that hate hearing you talk about these things.
I know, well, sad day for them.
Right, so their heads are exploding. So let's give you a little bit of evidence to make our case, okay? So the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention had done a good survey to get an idea of how many people die because of guns every year. The last year that they did this was in 2009, and here's what they found. In 2009, there were 11,493 homicides, and these are all gun-related deaths, okay? 18,735 suicides, 554 accidental deaths, a total of 31,347 gun deaths.
No, but guns don't kill people. You know, I'm sure all those people would have died anyway if they were attacked with staplers or pillows. You see, guns fire bullets that go into people and kill them, okay? Now, if you just took the accidental deaths, if fantasy football killed 554 people a day accidentally, a year accidentally, I'd say, hey, maybe we should get control of this thing. It's out of control, okay? If that was the only deaths, let alone the 31,000 other deaths, right? But no, because you see, you can't have a political argument where there's an upside and a downside. Look, I get that I don't want to ban your hunting, and I actually have an idea about that. I think you should be able to rent guns and go on a hunt, right? But what the downside is, thousands of people die every year because of your hobby. So I say upside, downside, I'm not sure that it's worth it. But in the rest of the world, there can be no compromise. Every issue is black and white. So what gun rights advocates will say is, no, guns never cause any problems at all. All those accidents, they had to come. It's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know what insane reasoning that they make up, but they will. You'll see. We'll put this video online. People are like, you don't understand. Guns are great, and go ahead. 554 people dead. Oh, but cars also cause accidents. No. But guns shoot bullets that kill people. That's their job.
Jake,
but sometimes you shoot little varmints with it. That's also their job.
I totally get what you're saying, and you know how I am when it comes to gun control. I agree, people should have the ability to go hunting. I don't know if we should make them rent the guns, right? There should be gun ownership in the country. I'm not against that. But I think that there should be more regulation because guns have run amok in this country and Americans are addicted to it. It's like become part of our culture. Just to give you an idea of that, I was reading about the United States and how the United States compares to other countries when it comes to gun ownership. And I read somewhere that the US, it comes in number 2 after Yemen. And I was like, geez, number 2 after Yemen? That's crazy, right? And then I did more research and I'm like, no, USA is number 1. I'll give you the numbers. In the United States, there are 90 guns per 100 people. In Yemen, 61 guns per 100 people.
We're number 1! Yeah, we kicked Yemen's ass, and how many people get murdered by guns? Yes, because we have so many guns. There's guns coming out of everywhere. Almost everyone has a gun. So all these thousands of people die because of guns. Yes, we're number 1!
I provide more evidence. In the United States, people buy 4.5 million guns out of the 8 million that are manufactured each year.
Jesus Christ, man.
And if that wasn't enough evidence for you, when it comes to American children, they are 11 times more likely to die in a gun accident than in other developed countries.
11 times more likely. Look, I was going to end on this anyway, and I didn't know you had that stat coming at it, okay? Look, I know the last defense of the gun owners is you don't understand liberty, okay? And I need to protect my family, okay? What if a robber comes into this place and I only have a machete, a bat, and several sharp knives? What if, okay? So I need to have a gun or an Uzi, etc. No. You are so much more likely to accidentally have your kids die with that gun than some mythical robber coming in and you're going to be a hero and you're going to be Iron Man and you're going to shoot him and you're going to be so tough and cool and everybody's going to love you. You're going to be John Wayne. No, you're not. Okay, it is far more likely that you're going to be a jackass who leaves his gun out there and his kid's going to pick it up and one of your kids is going to get shot. In fact, it is, according to those numbers, 11 times more likely than in other developed countries for your kids to die because you, dumbass, had a gun in the house. Okay, now go ahead, get really, really angry and tell me I don't understand when I have all the numbers behind me.